Shalom, shalom. This Yair from GMS Savannah. Come with another lesson, but first and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishop of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the Arkham as well as the Phillips. Uh, the Phillips that's out here, edifying the hopeful elect, in sincerity while risking their lives to do so. Shalom. And also to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as speckled bird that are scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, but their father's seed lines go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also is referred to as Israelite foreigners. But today's lesson we're going into is things are getting crazy here in Babylon, man. And those spirits are out there, man. And it's you can't make this stuff up, man. I got this off this news clip, and hey, I just had to do a lesson on it. This lesson right here is off this Jake right here, Michael Crowley arrested for killing. Michael Crowley arrested for deleting his uncle for eating his honey bun. Can't make this up, man. Deletion from a honey bun. Look at Jake. Jake juiced up too. When you see that look right there, that's a look of spirit of vengeance. Jeez, man. Hey, over a honey bun. Not a T-bone steak, but a honey bun. This man here is out of Georgia. This news break thing that I get, using a lot of the stuff out of Georgia. So this man in Georgia, Michael Crowley, has been arrested for deleting his uncle, Roderick Crowley, over a honey bun. Yes, you read that right, a damn honey bun. Now we all love our snacks, but this is on a whole nother level apparently. Michael was not happy that his uncle had the audacity to eat his precious honey bun. So what does he do? He does and takes his uncle's life over a pastry. Talk about taking sugar addition to a whole new extreme. Yeah, that is taking a whole new stream. But hey, man, a lot of them participate in that Squid Game. That's what a lot of this is, man. Those guys got another spirit in them, man. But like I say, on the right hand side, man, hey, man, he's the spirit of vengeance, man. Judgment, definitely judgment, But this is crazy, man. And it just talks about the shooting and what time and all this and blase and he had been charged with malice, murder, and the court showed he was released on bond and waived his rights to initial hearing and all that. And it says here, I mean, seriously, who knew a sweet treat could lead to such a tragic and messed up situation? It was just to show you people would do some crazy things when it comes down to snacks. Rest in peace, Roderick. Hopefully there are plenty of honey buns in heaven for you. Man, I tell you, man, this is madness, man. But it's sad too. But hey, man, we in the end days, man. So you could just know that, man. A lot of this stuff is coming about here in Babylon, man. This place is circling the drain, and everything is getting more and more and more crazier. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, the Lord are requiring, spirits back to them, man. A lot of the deletions, hey, man, the Lord ordained it, man. Spirits of vengeance. But we're going to hit some scriptures right here. let me start. Well, I could just start right here. Sirach 39:28. There are spirits that they are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on their strokes. In the time of destruction, that power out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah, man. The Lord have those spirits, man, to go out and hey, as they say, give judgments, man. We a lot of people are back. We've been here before. You come back and receive your judgment. So man, that's something else. You know that a honey bun makes the news like that. But those old spirits that the Lord put on man to delete people, man. For judgment. And right here, 1 Samuel 26, the Lord killeth and make alive. He bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up. Yeah, hey, that's what the Lord do. The Lord does everything, man. You know, Satan doesn't get credit for anything. He just goes out and do the work of the Lord. You know, but the Lord, hey, He ordains, you know, all the deletions and people to I guess you could say avoid deletion. But it's all in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know. But it's a fearful thing, man, to fall in the hands of the living power, you know. Right here, Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, it's a fearful thing, man. And like I say, the Lord is recording those spirits back into the heavens, man. So a lot of this is going to go on and on and on. You know, on and on and on and on. It's not going to be nothing new under the sun. And like I say, this was a man that probably, they lived together, and this right here say a man foes shall be they of his own household, man. You know, and foes mean, foe mean, enemy. You know, mean enemy. Then it, yeah, enemy. And like I say, man, it's just crazy, man. And that stuff like that goes on. A foe means enemy, man. You got a person in the home, and that's a person that you seen as enemy, man. Those spirits, that like I say, over a damn honey bun, man. It wasn't a T-bone steak. It was just pastry, some sweets. It's crazy, man. You know. And then like I say, just we always go to Matthew 24:12, and it says and because iniquity shall bound love and many shall wax cold. You know, hey, it's showing no mercy, man. That's basically what it is. You know, showing no mercy. That's exactly what's happening here, man. You know, you hey, that spirit put on you, man, to to delete somebody, man. You had no conscience, and that's exactly what happened with this Jake, man. You know, with his uncle, man. Man, he showed his uncle no mercy, man. Over a damn, honey bun. It's crazy. But like I say, man, it's nothing that goes on out here in Babylon. It just shows the wickedness of what's going on, man. And like I say, man, you know, judgments are going out too. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, these spirits, man. The leashes, man. They all over the place, man. It's crazy. But like I say, I just saw this on the little news cap thing on my phone. Just thought I'd do a lesson on it, you know. Hope is edifying to the hopeful sheep and lamb. You know, Kwan Yasharala. Uh, on to the next lesson, you know. The Wada Yahab Bashem Yahweh. You know. Be careful out here, hopeful elect. You know, walk circumspectly, man, because, hey, man, evil's all around us. You know, evil's all around us. You got to be smart out here. Walk, you know, you got to walk being smart. You know, paraphrase, not being a fool. You know, because these times are revving up, man. Time is speeding up. So be careful out here.